Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna have a little celebration because we're gonna be hitting 600 subscribers, and that's because you guys like and enjoy what I'm doing. I'm gonna go over a few things that I've done to kind of give back to you guys, because you guys have been giving to me. We're also going to talk about some gear that I've went through and bought, talk about some sponsors. Little Fire Cycles. They are custom wheel building, apparel, hands-on, family-oriented company. I really appreciate it. Getting involved in doing some wheel building, as far as here are custom components for my wheels being built. So you'll be seeing those on my Stump Jumper soon. So that's gonna be Little Fire Cycles. Big shout out to them. Follow them on their Instagram. I'm gonna put that tag somewhere on the screen that says IG Little Fire Cycles. I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but it's in this screen.
You know what's so great about wearing this shirt right here? A lot of things. Wow, that's a freaking green tea right there! Woo-hoo! Raspberry lemonade, strawberry, kiwi, peach, got some blood on it. Getting ready to go to the stores. Well, there we go. All stocked up and ready to go. Look at there, I can't even keep them on the shelf. That was a hard day's work, but it ain't over yet. Woo-hoo-hoo! I got that steady spin with that supercharge. Woohoo!
And he also is the same person that runs the Go Nuts Biking Instagram, but he makes XC trails and courses that are much more challenging rather than just your basic, like your kind of rock garden. It's gonna have some drop off options. It's gonna have more going on than your average XC, but Flow Life Apparel is something you always see me wearing their hat, you see me tagging them. Their company logo is it's not just a brand, but a lifestyle. These socks are amazing. He did a great combination. He's got a big thing about it's from mountain to ocean concepts, the flow of life, riding the wave. I love everything about it. A couple shirts he sent us out, and they look something like boom. So great fitting shirt, great design, nice color combination. Then they also sent me this shirt, which has happened to be my favorite. Is this shirt right here. So I've been looking a lot into it. You can see on the channel that I've done some van interviews, single track sampler, sat there working on this van, totally doing the idea of like, okay, so I have a full-time job. My full-time job is I'm a sales executive at a roofing company. That's why you see us in the big trucks, and you always see the roofing t-shirts and stuff like that. And who doesn't love a VW van bus situation? So like I see a lot more traveling and like adventure trips happening. So this has gotta be my favorite shirt. You go ahead and check out their website, which is right somewhere over here or whatever. You actually get a Steady Spin discount by using a promo code SteadySpin. So make sure you go ahead and check them out. They've got a regular series, a summer series. So we're gonna start with talking about riding gear. But what I do like is it being 3/4 sleeve, because if I hit on my elbow, I don't want to slide across it. I probably should wear elbow pads or forearm guards, but I don't. Thin shorts are definitely the way to go. 100% stretchy, thin shorts that are breathable. Now we're gonna talk about two shoes that I use for my cycling experiences. Obviously the clip-in shoe is gonna be great. It locks you in place, keeps you super efficient if you're gonna do a lot of pedaling. A lot of the time I don't feel like doing that, so I wear my 510 high tops. They probably look a lot cleaner if you clean them a lot more. I went with the high top 510s for the ankle support. Don't see a purpose in not having a high top. The shoe has supported my ankle where it hasn't gone sideways. The whole foot goes this way and keeps me good to go, and I haven't had a problem. Next thing we're gonna talk about is gonna be shin and knee pads. I ordered the Troy Lee Design, I think these are 550s, and they work pretty well. I would size down. I got a size large, I probably got on the size medium, fit a little tighter depending on how big your legs are. So always size down with these things, but they do fit great. The other knee pads I got though, I don't know who this is. The subscribers out there, you know who did this. I was at Windrock and forgot my shin guards and knee pads, and I got these from a guy at Windrock for race day for 20 bucks. So I don't know where you're at, but I appreciate that. And I also like these. But again, they're gonna stretch out, so I think you should always size down. So I've actually put knots in the back of these straps here. So I actually got some specific mountain bike gloves that Little Fire Cycles put me onto. No Velcro, just one size fits. When you actually have real mountain bike gloves, it keeps you cooler, it's ventilated, you're not gathering sweat in your hands. Highly recommend real mountain biking gloves rather than Home Depot Husky specials, because that's what I was doing. So what I decided to go with, I started with a GoPro Session I borrowed from a friend, but then I went and got a GoPro 6. The GoPro 6 has been amazing because it does shoot 4K, it's got a built-in stabilizer with it, and it's got these cool fluffernutters on it. It's actually Dead Cats, not the real name, but fluffernutters sounds a lot more fun. Package time. I went out and ordered one of these. So what this is the Stuntman chest harness. Brand new, haven't even touched any of the packages or anything. So huge upgrade here. Not saying there's anything wrong with this, because this worked great, but with this, I had to put on my camel pack and use a strap across it to stabilize a little bit more, and I think this is gonna be just, I mean, the straps are much more hefty. Everybody says they don't stretch out versus the GoPro ones being thin. They're about the same price, depending on what you're gonna go with it. This is gonna be warmer, there's no doubt about it. It's the only downside about shooting the camera and having the harness on is that it holds in so much heat. So I definitely went from the roadie helmet, which I really like for one big reason, the ventilation. Ventilation. So that's why I like this one. But I did go with this Troy Lee design helmet. It's got the MIPS technology in it, so it's really nice, comfortable, kind of locks in place. But I have an issue with the ventilation. So if you guys have any recommendations on a better ventilated enduro style helmet that I can use, that's why you guys might see me in my roadie helmet versus this one, is because it's pretty warm on my head. And when I'm riding downhill, I wear my Giro. Obviously Flow Life there. This helmet, Switchblade, and it's got the breakable face on it. This also has the MIPS technology where you zoom in on the back of it. This is a size large. I feel like it's a little bit big on my head, and I don't really know if I want an adjustable full face helmet. I think I want it to fit snug all the time. But I do believe in the idea of the MIPS technology on the impact, and initially taking that initial impact, and the helmet taking the rest of it. Because I've crashed in this thing, well, you guys see the videos, I've crashed quite, ooh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's actually some dents in the back of this helmet. So this thing has saved me. Every time I've crashed with this helmet on, no issues, no neck thing. I just wish I had more ventilation. But again, ventilation versus safety trade-off is gonna happen every time. So in the comments below, if you guys have a better full face helmet you guys would recommend, give me a shout out. I'll probably check it out. I want honest opinion and reviews. Definitely leave that down below. Next thing that I did for you guys is people were talking about the video quality being shaky. It wasn't quite good enough compared to everybody else's, because I'm comparing my comparing my videos. People like Seth and Alex and Bobo, that should be my little click. I went out and got the Evo Gimbal SS. It has done wonders. So, oh, there's a fluffer nutter. And my fluffer nutter for my cameras is actually the tail cut off of a cat stuffed animal. I just decapitated the tail off of it, and then I cut it into little pieces, and that's where my fluffer nutter came from versus anything else, because that's what I had around my house as a stuffed animal. Great stabilization, really, I mean, just a world of difference in quality and what's going on with it. A lot of fluctuation. The one thing that I have been working on, what I've been talking about, because I know the sound quality isn't to par. So anybody that tells you it's easy to work with the gimbal, it's not. It's work. You're babysitting this puppy the entire way through. Is that where this mounts up at, and why I'm thinking the sound quality is having an issue. For anybody else that has this situation, this is just my idea of what's going on. Is that if you notice, there's a microphone on top of the camera, which is exactly where this bracket holds the camera at. But in my next videos, I'm gonna pull the GoPro out a little bit from not being bottomed out. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the balancing. So it uncovers that microphone. And I think that is what's going on, is you're covering the microphone, echoing covered mic situation when everybody else's vocals are great and the bike sounds great and all that stuff. It's the up close mic trying to pick up the reception. The mount sits on top of that mic. Like if you could turn off the top mic, but that's just another situation for that. So we're gonna talk about a couple tools that I feel like a couple people underestimate the importance of. First thing, shock pump. Don't short out on a cheap shock pump, it's gonna aggravate you. Spend a little bit of money and get a decent shock pump for a million reasons. So the change in the temperature can fluctuate how much air is coming in and out of your shock. Something you should check. I don't know if you check it every ride. You would be surprised at how many people don't have a pump with them at all times, because the difference in a good ride and a bad ride could be your air pressure not being set for the right condition. If it's gonna be nasty and muddy, I'm gonna set below 20 PSI. If it's dry, I'm gonna set over 25, because it's gonna be so much faster for me to have more grip on looser stuff as far as it being dry. When it's wet, I want lower, because I want more tire on the ground. As far as a trail bike goes, I've been doing great. My first bike was from Seth. I bought that one from him. That was 160. Now I'm on a stump jumper that's 150. Haven't really gotten to a situation where I've needed more suspension than I actually have. All the times that I've crashed and been in trouble has been at low speed, going through technical sections, which doesn't work out for you. The next thing we're gonna talk about is gonna be the bikes that Little Fire Cycles has teamed up with Adventure Cycles is gonna give us to go on the camping trip. Let's take a look at those things. So the bikes that we've got from Caleb.
Hola.
2 Scott Genius's 740s. The beautiful part about that is that we're gonna get a size medium and a size large. The other beautiful part about this bike is that you can interchange the 27.5 and the 29 wheels on it. So we're gonna have a large with 29 wheels on it, a medium with the 27.5 wheels on it, but they're interchangeable. So we're gonna get a good test vision of being able to take these bikes on the camping trip, send them with the stock wheel size on there that comes on it, being a 27.5 for the medium, and a 125 millimeter dropper post on there. And then the large is going to have 150 mil dropper post in the 29-inch wheels. And I'm super excited about that because I like being super aggressive, but on a larger bike, there's more reach on it and the bike's more stable at a higher speed. So big shout out to Caleb, Little Fire Cycles, for setting us up with some demo bikes for the camping trip. So that's almost wrapping up. The last thing we're gonna talk about is the t-shirt game that you guys have seen. Like this shirt here, we've got women's and a pink and a gray.
Family friendly.
We have men's that are gonna be shirts in green, black shirts, and we have gray shirts. So hit us up on Instagram, inbox us, and obviously if we're gonna be at events, posting where we're at. I'll have shirts with me for sale. Stay tuned. And back to my favorite shirt right here. Got this shirt. I love this shirt. So the guys at Flow Life are amazing. Again, with Little Fire Cycles, they you go ahead and call them up, get them on Instagram, you get a stay spin discount. If you wanna go ahead and jump on Flow Life Apparel's website, you're gonna get a discount from those guys as well using promo code SteadySpin. So big shout out to all the people that I'm working with. Make sure to go check out the Instagram, the Facebook page, obviously the YouTube thing, you share it. Check out the events if you guys are interested. I've got people coming from South Florida. I've got people coming from Texas. I've got people coming from Tennessee, from Georgia, all going up to go to our camping trip at Bailey. Hopefully I can bring more entertainment, more exciting, and get more people motivated to go riding. So I definitely want to give a shout out to the subscribers because now we're getting subscribers from all around the world. Big shout out to everybody in the US, the United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, Philippines, Sweden. Behind them, as far as everybody's in that kind of same bracket. If anybody wants to get in the brake running, share it where you're from, and let's just go ahead and put you far in the lead because these are people that are tied all together. Coming up behind them is going to be Germany, Netherlands, New Zealand, South Africa. They're all kind of the same boat, so make sure you guys are telling people about your friends there. You guys look like you're enjoying it. Let's enjoy it some more. Following up behind is Denmark. Johnny from Denmark. Okay, the Denmark boys. In Florida, we would call them the D train because they were just so fast. There's like 5 of them. They're some really good friends. So I hope Johnny's watching this. Hope you comment because I'm talking about you. But yes, it's gonna be, in the running of the next group of followers is gonna be Denmark, Finland, Ireland, Poland, Singapore, Bangladesh, India, South Korea, Mexico, Norway, and Slovenia. So if you're in those places, get yourself up there, get back in that next bracket up of followers. Share, comment, tell a friend, even drop below where you're from because I have no idea where everybody's from or people that are viewing it because I just don't know. All I see is a view count and I see countries versus actual people and where they're coming from. So I appreciate all you guys. I hope everything that I'm doing you're liking. All the new camera gear you guys are liking. You appreciate it being more stable. I will see you guys on the next adventure. If you want to comment down below on things that you want to see, you like, you don't like, feel free to do so because I appreciate all your input and that's the only way my channel is going to get better if I've got more input from you guys.